Hello, my name is Nico Steves. I'm happy to report that now my podcasts, plus video readings from my new book, The Very Fine Light, can be found on the new Nico Steves YouTube channel. Also, the third candle of the Advent wreath and the final days of the Nativity fast continue. It's a time of prayer, reflection, and giving. First, a book update. As you know, NicoSteves.com is the best way to keep updated as to what's what, plus the exclusive way to get onto my mailing list. And now there's a new link posted there at NicoSteves.com that goes to the YouTube channel. Currently, on the YouTube channel is a video where I read from my new book, The Very Fine Light, plus these podcasts are now populating the channel as well. I'm sure it comes as no surprise to you that for some people, they go to YouTube for everything. If you know someone who does this, please tell them about the Nico Steves channel. By the way, I'm hearing from some readers that they plan to give gift copies of The Very Fine Light as Christmas presents this year. Just so you know, there is a quick and easy way for doing this on my book's Amazon.com page for ease when sending the ebook as a present. Plus, it will get to them very quickly. Meanwhile, the main focus of today's podcast during these final weeks of Advent preparation, where we spend time in prayer, reflection, and giving, is the third part of the Advent contemplation. That is to try giving to others in need. And this time of year brings out the giving that brings out good cheer that we all recognize during this time of year. And the reinforcement of goodness in giving allows the opportunity and possibility for hope to shine brightly in other people's hearts and minds. As I was spreading the word about the new book, I reached out to many friends and learned about what they've been up to. One of my friends in particular amazed me with the things she's been doing. Connie Terwilliger, a professional voiceover artist and media producer in San Diego, is giving help and hope through her actions. Her words and story tells it best. Quote, "In general, I'm a very lucky person. My parking karma is off the charts. But right now, I feel like I've won the lottery. A creative and heart-bursting lottery. Back in February, when the war in Ukraine started, I placed my guest room on Airbnb to donate to a refugee if needed. Well, that need arose in early October when I got a text saying that a woman and her 8-year-old daughter needed a place to stay for a minimum of 2 weeks, but suggesting that a month would be better. Veta and her daughter Vasi Ustianska arrived in San Diego after spending 5 months in Poland to stay with a couple who had agreed to sponsor them. It was a precarious time to say the least. They were completely dependent upon their sponsors for food, shelter, and day-to-day amenities. Vasi started school, and they both began to learn English, their fourth language so far. They already spoke Ukrainian and Russian and had just learned Polish. Their original host unceremoniously booted them out. The shock of not knowing where they were going to stay took an emotional toll, particularly on the child, and Vera's savings were depleted. I had a brief phone call with the Ukrainian refugee coordinator in Virginia, who texted me about the situation, and I said, yes, send them over. It has been a little over a month now, and they are welcome to stay with me until their paperwork makes its way through our immigration system or the war ends, and Vera feels safe to return home to her husband and family, still in Zaporizhia, Ukraine, near the nuclear power plant. And while they are able to occasionally keep in touch, the situation changes daily, making it difficult for both Vera and her daughter to stay positive. Vera is struggling with leaving her family, trying to work through our government's paperwork, and finding ways to help her little girl process what is happening. But she is able to turn some of this emotional trauma into healing. As it turns out, she is a very talented professional oil painter, and she has my whole garage workshop to set up her canvases. The fact that I had the space was just fortuitous, that luck thing again. First, she started with still lifes of whatever fruit and vegetables had been lying around and is now painting again. Her canvases are starting to stack up. Vera, being very resourceful, has made contacts with local galleries where a few of her paintings now hang and showcase her talent. She is teaching a weekend art class at the Ukrainian school, in the Lutheran church that helped her find emergency housing, and filling my garage with color and the aroma of oil paint. She and her daughter are learning English at an amazingly fast pace. We are settling into an easy pattern, and after hearing my assurances that she has a free place to stay until she finds other housing, she is transferring her daughter to a school close to my home. Vera has no income yet, but she has managed to find walls for a few of her paintings in galleries. I am hoping to help her find additional venues where she can showcase her work and perhaps again make a living as a professional painter while she figures out what is next for her and her daughter. In the meantime, my house is vibrating with creativity, youthful energy, and the aroma of Ukrainian comfort foods. I am happy to open my house and heart. Just lucky, I guess." Unquote. Of course, I would be remiss if I didn't point out, as Connie had said to me, the story is really Vera's story and her daughter's, and about the artwork that she is now creating. There are links on nicosteves.com for more information on Vera. Well, this is Nico Steves. I hope you enjoyed this installment. My book can be found using the title, The Very Fine Light, on Amazon.com. Please feel free to contact me at nicosteves@gmail.com. That's Nikos Steves, Steves, @gmail.com. If you liked this episode, and for more, share them with friends at constantprocession.com. Well, this is Nico Steves. Thank you. See you next time.